I chose this play was because A, I felt I had the actors good enough to play the parts and realised that they would be up to the challenge of it. And it was a great challenge to me as well. And one of the pluses also is that there are not many stage directions in the play, which I prefer. I think this is one of his best. What can I say? Neil Simon, and he writes very funny plays, and this is certainly one of them.
If you had to encapsulate it in one word, would be thought-provoking.
The base of the play is actually about loneliness. It's about two divorced ladies, or at least separated or divorced, who are finding it hard to cope with that situation. One is a very untidy lady who has got her apartment on a place called Riverside in New York, and the other one's a very tidy person.
I play Florence, who is the tidy one of the odd couple, compulsively so, and she's newly separated from her husband, and so she goes to live with her very good friend.
So they get together, and of course the personalities clash tremendously. So you've got the comedy of the two arguing with each other, doing all sorts of things, frankly. And I've always wanted to do one of his plays. As an artistic director, you read plays and you sort of bury them in the back of your head somewhere so that you bring them forward at some stage when you think you have the cast to do them. In conjunction with the set designer, Sam Ridderford, we've come up with a sort of a box set, I suppose is the nearest thing to say. Very brilliantly done.
The way that I've been trying to think about the characters is the degrees of sort of how uptight they are. So I think there's a ranking of uptight characters, of which Mickey is high up. So she goes through different stages of being anxious, then angry, and just irritated, really, I think.
My character in The Odd Couple, I'm playing part of a Spaniard called Jesus Costazuela. I live in New York with my brother Manola Costazuela.
The personality of my character Vera is that she's away with the fairies most of the time. She's not very bright, she's 3 steps behind everybody else, but she's happy in her own way. There's lots of very funny one-liners in it, and the characters are all very individual.
It's a really good play, very funny play. It's suitable for almost any age.
I think anybody who's free should come and see the play. Please come and see it. We've worked really hard on it, and it's a great play.
I think the director is fantastic. I think he's a genius, actually. I don't think any of this could have taken place without him.
Anyone who comes along, I hope, will thoroughly enjoy it and be amused and entertained, and then come back for the next one, which is probably going to be 39 steps.
Again, an extremely clever piece of theatre. I think it's 250 parts in this 39 steps, played by 5 actors. Now, how on earth can you do that? We will do it, I can assure you, and I think it's going to be a really entertaining piece, based, of course, on the Hitchcock thriller 39 Steps. Now, for those of you that don't really know much about Backwell Playhouse, I can assure you it's a beautiful little theatre set in Backwell, of course, North Somerset, and we are always open to new actors, new technicians, new plays, and we welcome anyone who comes along, even if they just want to help backstage, which is really important, or do the bar, just run the bar. So please come along and enjoy yourself.